Hello friend, in this video lecture, we will discuss analytical geometry in which we discuss the change of access point. See, we know the coordinate system. This is x-axis, y-axis. These are the axes, x-axis, y-axis. Okay, this is origin. The change of axis. Change of axis, otherwise transformation of coordinate. It means what? We shift this origin. If we shift the origin at a particular space. Otherwise, we change the direction of the axis. In this way, we change the axis, and this process is nothing but the transformation of coordinate. Okay, so first we discuss the Cartesian form, okay, in which we discuss translation, and then polar form, okay, in which we discuss the rotation. Okay, let us see what is the change of axis. The coordinate or the equation of the curve changes when either the origin is changed or the direction of axis is changed, or both. Such a process of changing the coordinates of a point or the equation of curve is called transformation of coordinates. First, we discuss the translation. That is, we shift the origin. Shift the origin from the original from the original point, means fixed point. Okay, origin, which is also called as a fixed point. Okay, that is translation of axis. Now let us trace the diagram. Now this is the diagram. This is x-axis, okay, x-axis, and this is y-axis. Now this is the fixed point, origin. Now we shift this origin at a O dash point, whose distance from the origin for x-axis, that is the h distance, and for y-axis, that is the k distance at this particular point, Okay, the coordinate of the O dash is h and k. Okay, now see, let OX and OY be the given axis, and we shift the origin to O dash. Okay, then we get O dash x, this line, okay, O dash x and O dash y, okay, be the new axis. Now from figure, the line OX and O dash, both are the parallel, and OY, this one, and O dash y, both are the parallel to each other. Okay. Now let O dash is, as we told already, O dash having coordinate HK be the shifted from the origin. Here origin, the coordinate are 0, 0, and we shift this new point from the fixed point, from the origin. Okay. Now here we consider the P point, whose coordinate is x comma y. That is the from the original point. That is this total distance O to B. The total distance from O to B is x, small x. Okay, and this one. Otherwise, P to B, that is the y distance. Okay. Now we consider this point as a, okay, take it. Now let me correct Okay, let it be. That is a P point be the from the origin point, that is xy is a coordinate. Okay, now this capital X and Y, capital X and Y, this is the distance from the shifted point. This is what shift. This is capital X distance, capital X distance, and this is capital Y distance from C point to P point. Okay, now we find the relation between the small xy and capital XY. Okay, and HQ. Now from that axis, PB is perpendicular to OX. See here, the PB is perpendicular to the X axis. Okay, and PB intersect at O dash X at C point. Okay, and O dash A is perpendicular to OX from figure. Now the distance X. Okay, see, we trace again the same diagram. This is X axis. This is Y axis. Okay, this is shifted point O dash having coordinate H, K. This is a P point, X and Y. So this is a B point. This is O point. The distance of the P point, the first distance is X. This is the X distance and this is the Y distance. Now we shifted the origin at a O dash point. O dash point. This is capital X. This is a capital Y. Okay. Now this distance at a C point, we consider capital X, and from C to B, we consider capital Y. Okay. That is capital X, capital Y. Okay. Now the PB is perpendicular to OX. O dash A. O dash A. Just wait. This is A point. O dash A is a perpendicular to OX. Perpendicular to OX. Now the X is equal to, X is OB distance, small x is, and it can be written as OA plus AB. OA plus AB. Okay. Now AB is parallel to O dash C. O dash C, whose distance is capital X. Okay. That is O to A distance is H, we already discussed, and A to O dash distance is K, that is the O dash coordinate is H comma K. Okay, then Y is equal to PB. Y is equal to this PB distance, which is parallel to this OA. Okay, now PB, it can be written as P to C, P to C, B to C, and C to P. Okay, now BC is parallel to O dash A, both are the same. That is AO dash, this distance. Okay, and keep CP as it is. The AO dash is K point and CP is Y. That is X is equal to H plus X and Y is equal to K plus Y. Okay, so this is the small x in terms of H and capital X, and this is a small y in terms of K plus capital Y. Okay, so the capital X is nothing but X minus H, and capital Y is nothing but the Y minus K. These are the translation equation 1 and 2, called the equation for the translation. Okay, now let us solve the example. The example is, if the origin is transferred to the point to the point 2, 1. The direction of x is remaining same. Find the transformation of equation corresponding to the curve xy minus x minus 2y plus 2y plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, the question is find the transform equation corresponding to curve. Okay, and the origin is transferred to the point 2, 1. It means the distance of h, this is hk, the distance is h is 2 and k is 1. Okay, now solution, that is the origin is shifted at hk point. This is origin, whatever this curve, and which is transferred to the 2 and 1, means shifted at 2, 1 point. It means what? Here h comma k is equal to 2, 1. That is h is equal to 2, k is equal to 1. Okay, now the equation of translation, the equation of translation are, see what is the equation of translation? That is x is equal to h plus capital X and small y is equal to k plus capital Y, where h and k given, it can be written as x is equal to 2 plus capital X, y is equal to 1 plus capital Y. Okay, now since the curve, curve is given, the given curve is x into y minus x minus 2y plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, now we put this value small x and small y here, then we get the value of x is 2 plus capital X, y is 1 plus y, capital Y, minus x, 2 plus capital X minus 2 times 1 plus capital Y plus 2 is equal to 0. Now let us simplify. Now 2 is multiplied here, that is 2 plus 2y, x is multiplied x plus xy minus 2 minus x, minus 2 is multiplied minus 2 minus 2y, okay, plus 2 is equal to 0. Now minus 2y and plus 2y cancel, minus 2 minus 2 minus 4 and plus 2 plus 2 plus 4, this will be also cancel. Okay, now the remaining term is this plus x is also cancel, minus x plus x, remaining term is capital X y is equal to 0. Okay, so this is required equation. Okay, the transform equation, which is required equation corresponding to the curve xy minus x minus 2y plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, problem 2. The origin is changed to the point minus 2 comma k. Determine the value of k. So the new equation of the locus given by 2y square plus 3x plus 4y minus 7 is equal to 0 will not contain the first degree term in y. Okay, so here we find the value of the k and the origin shifted to the point -2 comma k, for which value of the k. Here we find the value of the k. Okay, now as usual, first we write the equation of translation. See, this is the shifted point, that is origin is shifted. Solution here h comma k is equal to -2k. That is h is equal to -2 and keep k as it is. K is equal to k. That is equation of translation are equations of translation are x is equal to capital H plus x, y is equal to k plus capital Y. Now put the value h and k. H is -2 plus capital X, y is k as it is, y is equal to k as it is, plus capital Y. Okay, the given equation the given equation is 2y square plus 3x plus 4y minus 7 is equal to 0. Okay, transform to that is, we transfer this xy term to the h and k, x and y. For that we put x and y, that is 2, the value of the small y is k plus y bracket square plus 3, the value of small x is -2 plus x plus 4 k plus y minus 7 is equal to 0. Now here the condition is the equation will not contain the first degree term in y. Okay, it means what? Whatever simplification here, construct the y and equate its coefficient to the 0. Okay, the equation will not contain the first degree term in y. That means we equate its coefficient to the 0. Okay, this equation will not contain the first degree term in y. Here y is capital Y. Okay, because we transfer small y to k plus y. If coefficient of capital Y is equal to 0. Now the construct the capital Y here. This is k plus y. Okay, k plus y. So here we get 2k square plus 2ky plus y square minus 6 plus 3x plus 4k plus 4y minus 7 is equal to 0. Now y is present. After multiplying 2, y is present. Okay, that is 4k y and here plus 4y. That is 4k plus 4 into y. Okay. So if the coefficient of y is 0, what is the coefficient of y? 4k plus 4 is equal to 0. So here 4 is common. k plus 1 is equal to 0. 4 never 0. K plus 1 is equal to 0. That is k is equal to minus 1. Okay. So for k is equal to minus 1, we get the new locus. Okay. Thank you.